All right, so we've been able to touch how to set up Google Search Ads. So today we will do display Gmail and then YouTube. Hopefully, we should be able to wrap up this Google Ads setup. So let's begin. First thing is to go to ads.google.com. Click sign in. All right. So we are here now. This is the Google Ads dashboard. If you remember this, this message is because I've not added my billing information. I'll likely not add though. So if you want to fix it, you can either click here to fix or click tools. Then you can see under the billing settings, you can go there and add your card. If you don't add the card, even if Google approves the ad, it will not run. And then this one is for the two-step verification. So I'll just hide these now. Let me see what they have here. Okay, let me. Yeah, so I'll just hide these now and hide this one too. All right. This is the ad we created yesterday under this ad group one, and we used only two keywords. So that's why you see just two keywords here. So let's go to this is the ad group, this is the campaigns, and then this is the where we have the ad. So let's check if Google even approved the ad. Status. Okay, the ad has been approved, but it's not going to run because we've not added our billing details. All right, so that means if I added my card details, then the ad would have started running. So Google has already approved it. But even if they approve, I can still click here to pause if I want to, and then can can edit again. But again, if you edit, then it will go back to Google for approval. Yeah, for approval. So Google will review and then approve before it goes up. Um, every time Google tries to check what happens on your account, and then they do send some notification and something like that that can help you set up that can help you set up a successful campaign. Navigating your campaign through this call ads are now call, so you can either click here to see what your account is not showing. All these are notifications. um let's see priority. Okay, there's nothing here, but if there are some recommendations, Google do give us some recommendations here. You can see the recommendations tab here, and that's when the ads start running. So Google sees that for now the only recommendation is to add my card, but when this ad starts running, of course we've not added any extension. Remember all those call out extension, call extension, location extension, and all those things. So Google will try to recommend all these things to you, that if you use this, then you can increase your click through rates and all that. So this recommendation tab is where Google will show all those stuff, and then you can see your audiences here, your settings, and all this. We already saw these yesterday. So for today, we will be creating a new campaign. So let's go to the campaign section here. Uh, let's see, campaign budget simulator. Google also has this budget simulator thing that kind of helps you to set the right budget. You know, but of course, all those are when your ad starts gathering data. That's why this thing is like this kind of cancelled. So it's not active. But if at any point you want to maybe change your budget, then you can just click here to change it. And then all these data here, this is what we're focused on. That's the maximize clicks. So, and then if at any point you want to pause your campaign again, you can just click this thing here. If you have multiple campaigns you want to pause, then you can use this to select all of them, or you select them one by one. So maybe 1, 2, 3, and then you take any of these action, maybe auction insights, add nodes, or maybe label. Let's see what they have here. Okay, so maybe label, you click here to create a new label, or if you want to edit, maybe to change budgets for all of them, or maybe to edit the keyword placements and all that. But for now, let's leave these and go to create a new Google display ads. So the way to do that is to create a new campaign. So I'm clicking here now. You want to click this new campaign. All right, we are here now. I think you should be familiar with this very screen right now. When you try to create a new campaign, then you see all the sales leads, website traffic. That's like the campaign objective, right? Like the campaign goal. So again, as professionals, we want to click this create a campaign without a goals guidance. So we will set it up ourselves. So let's go. This, and then it drops here. Yesterday, when we created the search ad, we clicked this very one. So today, we are doing Google display ads. So this is the ad we want to, this is the option we want to click. And by the way, just in case you don't know what Google display ads mean though, I think I used go.com as a very good example. So if you open this website, let's see. So display ads are, all those banners you see on websites. You can see all these things are advertisements. So all those banners you see on websites, these are advertisements too. When you open different websites, maybe you're trying to read the news on, I guess, is it? I think it's legit now. Let's see if it's open. So when you walk around the web, everywhere you're going to, you're trying to check out something, you're trying to see this one, you're trying to see that one, and you are seeing those banners. All these banners here are display ads, right? If it's not search ads, then it's display ads. So display ads, anything that has maybe pictures or videos, they can either use pictures like this, or maybe animated videos or GIF, So any of those things that any of those banners you see across the web, you can see this is like an animated something. And why is it even animated? It's animated so it can catch attention. So even if you were checking something else in and you see this thing moving or changing like that, you want to check out that what's happening here. Then so with that, they've been able to grab your attention first and then try to get you to click on it to take the desired action. You can see bet now being the biggest button here because that's what they expect you to do. So that's display ads, and Google has a very large reach. The way Google. Let me explain what happens behind the scene. So Google has this the Google Ads platform that allows advertisers to create their adverts. And then Google also has the Google AdSense platform that allows people who own websites to display Google ads on their platform. Then Google get to pay them, right? So that means assuming I have a blog that maybe pulls a lot of traffic, I can open Google AdSense and then apply there for Google to display their ads on my website. Google can give me some code to place on my site, and then with that, Google now has the right to or the privilege to display ads on that my blog, right? So now when Google displays ad on my blog, people come there and click on that ad. Remember that the Google Ads platform is a pay-per-click platform, right? It's pay-per-click, so you're only paying when the advertiser is only paying when someone clicks on the ad. And so the same thing happens to people who use Google AdSense. When the ad is displayed there, Google is not paying to display the ad. But when someone clicks on that ad, so at that point, when someone clicks on the ad, the advertiser has now sent money to Google. Of course, it accumulates, and then maybe when maybe when it reaches a certain threshold, then Google charges. I think by default, Google sets threshold about $350 for new accounts. So when it reaches that $350, Google now charge, like try to withdraw the money from the account. So when someone clicks on that ad, at that point the advertiser has paid Google, for that click. So Google now shares that money between themselves and the the person that owns that website, right? So that's why Google Display is very powerful, because there are a whole lot of website out there, and people want to earn from their websites. And so because of that, they now reach out to Google, try to use the Google AdSense. So that's how Google gets to display ads on so many websites. So just in case you're wondering how Google even do get to display this website on people's, to display this advertisement on people's banner, I hope you understand it now. The search was very easy because that one already is on Google search page, Google search platform. So that's why that one was easy. But this one is like a partnership with people who own websites. All right. So let's go here, display. I click display. I'm presented with two options here. Standard display campaign. Pick your settings and targeting and have some automation options. And then there's a Gmail campaign. This one shows interactive ads to people as they browse their emails. If you remember, we have Gmail ads down here. That's a different thing that we will still come to explore. But we're doing the standard display campaign. Now, the standard display campaign is the one that Google displays it across all the website, while Gmail shows the ad only on the Gmail platform. So let's select the result we want to get from this campaign. So that's to impute the website address. So dmlane.mogidi.com here, and then we continue. If you check this well, you'll see that so many things are kind of very similar to the ones we already used yesterday. So I may not go into explaining everything again. I'll just use some simple thing and believe that you understood what we explained yesterday. So like the campaign name here, I'll just use display. You can use a name that works best. So maybe what are you displaying? So maybe display digital marketing. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe display digital marketing. Anything that works for you, but I'll just keep it simple. And then country, I'll just leave it at Nigeria. I already explained why you should break it down into states and all that. And then we also went into location, the advanced location search, enter another location. We were able to do advanced search and all that. And then the location options, I already explained all this. So let's leave it at Nigeria. Language, we leave it at English. And then bidding. So what do you want to focus on? This campaign will use the enhanced CPC bid to help you get the most high quality traffic by adjusting your bid. So this is what you want to focus on. Is it high quality traffic? High quality traffic is the traffic that is likely to lead to actions on your website, apps, or store, or you just want to focus on impressions. Viable impressions are when a user sees 50% of your ad or more for 1 second. So Google recommends this. They say, or select a bid strategy directly. So let's see what happens here. All this we already explained most of this. If you want to control the CPC ourselves, so this is what we will be using. Again, Google will always try to, they'll always try to recommend some other things to you, just so you can get to spend more money and give them more money. So let's do. We are going back here, and then I'm doing manual CPC. Help increase conversion with enhanced CPC. You can check what this is. So we go down to budget. enter the average you want to spend each day. Let's just do 50K daily. You can check the additional options where we have all this. Let's see if there are new things here. Ad rotation. You know, when you explain this, Google having to display the best performing ad. Then ad schedule. When you want to start and end, if you want to show it on all devices, or you want to show maybe on computer, mobile phones, or tablets, or you want to set the operating system, then you can do this, or device models. So like Android here, let's see what they have. Okay, so Google has a whole lot of data here. Let's see if they have Samsung. Okay, so you can see Samsung. So that means if you want to share your ads only to Samsung users, and then you can also go down to even set the the type of devices that those people are using. So this shows all Samsung models here, a whole lot. So you can check, and this is actually very useful. Don't just see it as they just wasted their time showing this. Let me collapse this. I'm not sure why I selected Motorola. So don't just look at it that they're just wasting their time. The reason is you may just create ads that wants to target a particular device. Assuming, I think typical example would be if you let's say you are selling theme for a Samsung phone, and so you won't want to show your ads to people who are using Techno because it's useless. Let's see what they have. Techno. You can see all Techno, this thing here. Come on, okay, I think you understand this now. So I cancel this. That's for device model, and then network. The Wi-Fi, and then Nigeria. So you can see all the networks we have here. I'm not seeing it, or not sure why, but yeah, you can just explore that. If you don't want your ad to show to, if you want it to only show to people who are using Wi-Fi, then you can select this, or you want to show to everybody here. So let's clear and cancel. Frequency capping. Let Google Ads optimize how much your ads show. So this is let's see what's here. Frequency capping helps control the maximum number of times an individual user sees your ad on display network. So this means that if I open the go.com again, I see the same ad. I close it, I open again, I see the same ad. I close it, I open again, I see the same ad. That means maybe those people, maybe they just set a limit and say, okay, they want my ad to show for maybe X number of time or something. But if you want Google to control it for you, then they will optimize how often the ads will show to the same user. So most times this is recommended, but if you just want to control things yourself, then you can limit impression for the whole campaign, whether it's for the whole campaign or for each ad group. You can set whatever works for you here. So this means if I want this campaign to show to maybe to show like 2 times per day, you can set per week or per month. If I want one user to see my ads like 2 times every day, then you can set this. If not, you just let Google optimize it for you. So you'll leave it at that. Campaign URL options, dynamic ads. If you want to, let's see what they have here. Lets you show personalized content based on what people have viewed on your website or app. To show content from your website in these ads, set up a data feed. So we've not created a data feed, so I think this may not work. Select business type. Let's see. Okay, I think education. You'll be reminded to upload your feed when your campaign is ready. So that means when we finish creating the campaign, then Google will ask us to start uploading our data feed. But let's just leave it. And then conversion, obviously we've not set up the conversion tracking yet, so this will not work too, but it's nice. I'm sure you're used to the conversion thing now, being a data-driven digital marketer, that you get to not just be focused on running ads, but also track and closely monitor what happens. So which you get to know which keywords give you this conversion, yeah, these people coming from and all that. So content exclusions. Let's see. Opt out of showing your art on content that doesn't fit your brand. So this is where you set the places you would not want your ads to show. Suitable for families, this for like general audience. So if it's suitable for families only, then you may want to just select these, or maybe just select everything here, or maybe most suitable with parental guardians. So if it's those movies, they say parental guardians be advised or so. So if it's something like that, then you may want to select these. Or if it's for the teen and older audiences, you can see this one is kind of very um like uh has more options to set, because unlike Google search, where people just come on Google search platform to search for things, the displays where people are opening different website, researching on different things. So you want to set who and who should see your ads, or whether it's for the mature audience, or maybe content not yet leveled. And then this is for this category, digital content levels. Let's see what they have here. Let you choose the maturity level of the content that your ads can show on or next to. Google kind of tries to add all these little information to let you understand what's happening. So this one is maybe if content exclusion. So if you don't want your ads to show on tragedy and conflict platforms, or sensitive social issues, or maybe sexually suggestive, profanity, and rough, you can just check all these and set what works. And then content type, let's see. It will prevent your ads from showing on certain categories of content, such as games or live videos and all that. So just check if you don't want your content to show on all these. Live streaming on YouTube, but let's leave it. So we want our ads to show everywhere. And then down now to ad group. You remember the ad group yesterday? I'll just leave it at ad group 1. I'm sure you're used to the audience now, where you get to browse audience, and then you pick them one by one, so based on their demographics, affinity, and custom affinity, in-market live events, and custom intents. You open all these, and then maybe you want to target all these people, maybe parents with infants. So you can set that. I'm not going to set it now. And then demographics. Demographics, so you can set if you're targeting male, female, or unknown. Now, this selecting unknown means you want your ads to reach people whose gender is unknown. So sometimes, though, Google doesn't know, everything. Maybe there are some people that, I don't know, Google is just not able to detect their gender. So Google categorizes them in the unknown. Most times, the unknown is even bigger than male and female. So there's, a lot of traffic here as well. And then you can set the age, set whatever works for you. Parental status, and then household income. This one doesn't work in Nigeria, so that's why it's not active. It's here. So household income targeting is only available in selected countries. You can click here to read about it. But if it's like to target a US location, let's see if that would work. Let's go back to countries. Into other countries. Clicking, it's taking me back. You can see it's active now. People who maybe up to 10%, 11 to 20%, but it's not active in Nigeria. So I just wanted to show you that it's active. So let's leave it, get back to Nigeria. Let's get to the contents now. Remember, this is the ad group. And again, I said you can create as many ad groups as possible. So that means if I scroll down, 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 after creating this, I can still like create a different ad group if I want. Now, let's go to contents, where you want your ads to show. So you narrow your reach with keywords, topics, or placement. Let's click this to see what happens. So contents targeting. Remember the keywords. Try custom intent audience. This. A new version of audience keyword. Reach more people with custom intent audience. Okay, let's create now. So you remember the entire keyword thing of yesterday. So you can create these, and then I think you can be seeing what the audience size looks like. So that means if I add this here, Google adds all of them here. So I can also, let me see. I think in related keywords. So maybe digital. You can see, so I can still type it directly here and it will display here. But mostly though, these keywords don't work on display. And the reason is that, you know, unlike Google search, it uses these keywords to check based on what people are searching on the website. But display, I mean, as I just opened the go.com now, I'm not searching anything about sport betting, but I'm seeing sport betting ads. So most times this doesn't work for display. It's just to show you, and I'm sure you're already familiar with that now. So same thing here. You can still come down here to this is the new version, the one they just showed us now. So, but let's collapse this and try the next one. Let's see what topics look like. Choose topics to target many web pages, apps, and videos about a certain subject. So this means if you want your ads to display on websites that maybe website that talks about arts and arts and entertainment, or any of these, or maybe finance websites. So when people are going on the finance website, you can still break it down inside if it's like an insurance thing, depends on wherever you want to target. So you can just select any of these and it will your ads will only display. So like the sports now, i guess i guess the I guess the ads we're just seeing on go.com now is probably targeting the sports category. So that's why BetKing's ad is showing on go.com, because go.com is a sports website. You can check whatever works for your business and go ahead with that. Then lastly, there is placements here. So let's see. Choose specific websites, videos, or apps where you would like to show your ads. So let's see what happens here. Your ad can appear on any YouTube or display network placements that match your order targeting. Add specific placement to narrow your targeting. If a specific website you target has an equivalent app, then your ad can also show there. So it means if you target a specific website and they also have a mobile app, then your ads will also show there. So let's click website to see what's there. There's nothing here now. Website placement suggestions require a search. I think the search, enter multiple placement. Let me see. Enter placements URL line by line or paste it in the list. So let's try something like I don't know. Let's see legit.ng. Go.com. And then okay, I think we can just do the two up to placement. Let's see if it's available. Okay, so this means that I can create an ad here that would display only on these two websites. This means I don't have to go to go.com and tell them be doing the email thing back and forth with them, trying to tell them that, hey, I want to display my ad on your website. With this Google platform, if the go.com uses Google AdSense, like if you check there and they do display Google ads, then I can just target them straight here and my ads will show on their website. Same thing, YouTube channels. So if you know some YouTube channels, then you can let me see YouTube. I think is that my channel. This your channel here. Okay, so let's see if I can paste the URL here and add. You see, Google already gets the name, so this means that Google will display this art on this channel. Same thing again, you can go back to maybe if there are some specific YouTube videos, then you can, let's say, click this response. If I click this and then maybe remove this, just to be sure I get it right. All right. Those YouTube videos, so I can paste this here and maybe add one placement. You can see Google already knows that's the video about Google search ads, so it means my display ads will show there too. Same thing if you have some mobile apps, just the same way you can paste the URL here. Let's see if we can play Google Play Store. Which app is even popular? TikTok. All right, so can grab this link here and paste it here. Let's see if it works. All right, so this means if that app do display ads, then my ads will also display there. You can see how you can target, you can target your ads to show on all these platforms. App categories. Let's see. So Apple Play Store. So these are some categories for app that your ads can display there too. Same thing. These are for Apple Play Store. Then you can also go to. You can see the same categories on. So if maybe you're doing like a dating thing or maybe business or beauty stuff, events, family. Let's see. A whole lot of data here. But I hope you understand this. So you can choose to. So this means if I go ahead and run my ads, then my ads will only show on this placement. Remember, it's placement here. I'll clear all and just leave it like that. Most times though, it's except you have specific reasons why you want to target your ads on one placement or maybe one website or one mobile app or one YouTube channel. Else, if you leave it very broad, then it gets to you get to reach more people. Your ads get to show to so many people. But then while leaving it broad, you still want to narrow it down to a particular to one specific uh, category, right? So if it's like a sport, then you want to display your art on that's from here, the category. Okay, these are for mobile apps. If it's for sports, then maybe you want to display your art on sports platforms. Else, you just target whatever category works for your business. So let's see what's here on targeting expansion to increase your reach based on the positive targeting and the settings selections above. Of course, we've not selected anything here, so increase your reach, added reach weekly. To enable this, then select an audience or add keyword. We didn't add any of this, so that's why it's not active. But you can increase it if you want it to if you want if you want your ad to reach people that may be a bit outside, like to expand the targeting a little, then you can either increase this or you just take it off. But it's not active because we didn't add keyword and topic according to what's here. I mean, audience and keyword, yeah, so we just leave it like that. If you remember, we set manual bid somewhere up. Let's go up. If you remember, we set manual CPC that we want to control it ourselves. That's why we are seeing this option here. Enter your enhanced CPC bid for this group. So this is like, how much money do you all want to spend per click? So I can just do maybe 20. That means I'm going to, for every click, I'll spend 20. I want to spend 20 naira. Most times it makes sense to leave it open and study it to see what works. Else, you just go ahead and put a big figure and Google will be happy to swallow your money. But most times, though, this doesn't mean that I will spend all these on clicks. Like most times when I'm setting up Gmail ads, I can most times I use dollars on my own. So I can do like maybe 0.05 per click, $0.05 per click, and I may end up spending, Google may end up charging me about 0. Maybe 0.00 something. So it doesn't mean that if I put 100 naira per click now that Google will end up charging me 100 naira per click. Of course they will be happy to, but they will at the same time try to display your ads to as many people as possible, but they will not be too greedy to finish the whole money. So let's just leave it at $20, 20 naira. Then we can create our ads now. So with this, we are done with ad groups. Inside the ad accounts, we can set up new ad groups if we want to target people differently. Remember what ad group is used for. On Facebook, we use it to target people based on their interests and their behaviors and all that. Facebook, it's called ad sets. While on Google, of course, we use it to also target people, all these demographics and everything with their audience. There's the audience, same thing here, but we now get these other things based on keywords, topics, and placements. So you can use this if you have one ad that wants to target people in a particular category, then you create one ad group. After setting up the account, you go to the account and then you go set up a new one. So let's create a new ad now. Create an ad now or skip this step and create one later. Your campaign won't run without an ad. Of course, if we are done setting up our targets, our audiences, and all that, then if you don't create the ad itself, the ad is that's the creative. So if we don't create the ad itself, it will not even run. So let's click here. Responsive display ad. This is something different, right? And okay, display. Sorry. So this is something different. Create an optimized ad that tests and combines your ad set. We'll still get to that. And then if we have ads that we've created already, then we can just go to upload display ads. To upload ads to use in the display campaign. And then maybe if we already have one and we want to copy from there, then we can just copy. Let's do responsive ads. Let's go down a little, add some images and logo incomplete. Videos. Okay. So now, by responsive ad, it means that we get to create, again, why this thing is showing like this is because we are not using HTTPS. So I can just add my HTTPS here. So why this is showing like this is because Google is expecting us to, that's the new responsive display ad. So Google is expecting us to create different pictures, different logos. If we have videos up to 5, optional, but up to 5. So if we have videos up to 5, then we can add it. We can create our headlines. We can create description. We can set up all these, and then Google will now try to display it on like in a way that it's responsive, right? So that means if I upload different pictures with different sizes, Google will try, if someone is using mobile phone to view the ad, Google will not display an ad that is, will not display banner that is supposed to be for desktop on the phone. So that's the entire concept of responsive. So being able to create art that art that are responsive, that adapts based on the device they're using to access it. So when you fill in all these, Google will now use all that to set up. And then let's see what they have in Google Properties. As you're adding all of them, you'll be seeing the preview here, what it looks like. So I want to cancel this now. Add preferences now. This cancel, and let me try upload this. Add a responsive ad. Again, I said this is if you already have an ad, so you can upload images, arts. You can upload image arts as GIF, JPG, and PNG, and then you can upload HTML5 or this.zip. So let's see, to upload your arts drag files here. So let's see, I think I have one picture, so you can either click here directly to upload the picture, or you can go to your file manager and upload it. Let's see what's here. You might be limiting your reach. Consider adding at least one responsive ad to increase your chances of reaching significantly significantly more people. So again, that's the entire concept of display ads. Of the responsive ads. Because if you end up uploading maybe only one picture, and like only one image, and Google is supposed to, Google would try to keep the size of that picture, right, based on the device that it supports. So if you upload a picture that is very big, then Google knows that, okay, this one, I think they have some recommended sizes. So Google knows that, okay, yeah, see the size format here. So Google knows that this one is for, you can click here to see all the sizes. So if it's for small, square, vertical, rectangle, based on the devices, and then whether that's for square, skyscraper, and then if it's a responsive ad. So Google knows that, okay, this one is for desktop, and then they will only show it on desktop. So by limiting your reach, it means that if you uploaded the picture for desktop and someone is accessing the site using mobile, then Google will not show your ads on mobile. So let's upload these now. I have one image. I just hope that where is it? Document. I hope that it fits one of the sizes there. Let's 500 by 500. Let's see if there is any 500 by 500 there. Oh, okay. So it takes this as 250 by 250. So this one is added. I can add more pictures if I want. Just a moment. Let me take a call. I'll call back. Please, I'm in a meeting. So you can add more pictures if you want. You click here, select more. Let's see. Let me try this. I don't know if this size will work. Okay, so that's not a good size, but this is the ad size, but it doesn't match. So just check, play around with these, use this support sizes to check to see what sizes work, and then you can upload as many as you want. Else, you go to the responsive ad and create the ad there. Remember, it's a display ads and it uses pictures, so either pictures or video or GIF or just anything that will catch attention. Of course, this doesn't catch attention because it's just very simple and it's like a plain image. It's just there. So when people open it, they can be reading whatever they are reading and they will exit the page without any without any animation kind of that attracts attention. You can check whatever works and work with maybe someone that edits video that can create a little video for you or small animation for you. So let's add HTTPS here to remove this error. Oh, this is HTTPS, yes. And then again, if you have some URL options, then you can add them here. So we don't have much to do here. This is done. I'm just using these parts, just to upload this one image. But again, if you want, then it's really advisable to also do responsive ad. Um, so let me add this to ad group. So we've created this one ad now. It means if Google approves this ad and it's run, then somewhere, maybe somewhere one box like that, our ads will show. You can create another one if you want to. The responsive ad again, it's nice to explore. So you just go ahead with that. And there is something else that Google has called Google Web Designer. This is a very powerful tool owned by Google that is used to, it's a program like you install it on your system. It works both on Windows, Mac, and Linux from Google for creating interactive HTML5 ads and other HTML5 contents. It's a very nice app as well, used to create all those responsive ads. So you can create, maybe you can see some banners. You see some banners that something will just be moving. You're seeing something moving around on and all that, all those animations. Those are things that can be done using the Google Web Designer. But of course, that's a very advanced. It's a very advanced thing. I use it once in a while, and I think I'm still researching on it also. So it's if you have the time, then you can just look for a way to explore that. Maybe try some videos on YouTube. So we only create this one since the second image did not work. And let me see if I think I have one other image. Let's see if that will work. 300 by 60. Okay, it's not working. So just check whatever formats works and then upload. So let's create a campaign. With this, your ads will be eligible to run with with no ad group targeting. To continue, click create campaign. Again, so it's showing that because of all this, this targeting here that we left it so, but the ads will still be eligible to run. So, and of course, I said that place is very important. So you define all these and set it. So let's create a campaign now. It should create. Takes us back to this page again. Remember, we did not set all these. The end date. Congratulations, your campaign is ready. So with this, our campaign is ready. You can see our ads here. There's the ad group, and these are the few selections we created. And this is the ad. So only one banner. Of course, this is not going to be a very successful ad because it's not going to be a successful campaign because we've only used a little, like just one image here. So continue to campaign. All right. So now your ads cannot show billing, blah blah blah. So hide it and hide this too. All right. So we are done now, and we've now been taken to this our dashboard. If you see up here, you can see display. So you can see all campaigns and you can see display. So this is the ad group. So this ad group we are seeing now is in the display campaign. You can click here and it takes you to the ad where you can see all the ads. Of course, when you create a new ad, it goes for review. Then when Google reviews from here, you can see the number of clicks, you can see what it costs and all that. There is another recommendation from Google here to add multiple logos, images, or assets using the responsive ad. You'll see these always, and it's very nice. You explore and set up all that. So with this, if we go to campaigns, let's see. So if you click this place now, you can see all the campaigns. So here I can have so many campaigns listed here, and all of them will be listed here. So this is the display, and it's showing the ad group here. It means I can switch to anyone I want to. This is the search campaign we created yesterday. So I can switch there, and I'm seeing the ad for the search campaign. You can go back here again, and I'll see this. All right, so let me take this. If I click all campaigns, then it takes me to the page where you can see why this page is still here is because we are here. This is ads, so you can see we are in the ads page here. That's why everything is here. You can see all the campaigns and all the groups here. But if I want, I can just click these campaigns here, and then I'll only see the campaigns I've created. So you can have so many campaigns here. You can click on it. This is the display, so you can click the display, and then you get to see all these. Same thing again applies all the keywords. If we created things here, then you would have seen it here. And when Google approves, then you can start seeing the data, how it's going, number of clicks, if your ad is performing well or not. If you have any question, there's a measurement this thing here, but that's something else. That's something else. You can see these Google Analytics here. I'll try to still see the ones I can touch. If there's any question on the display ads, how to create the display ads, how to set it up, then let me know, and then we will get on Gmail ads. Gmail ads is kind of similar to the display ads. If you know how display ads work, then you should know how this Gmail ads work. If you have any question, please ask. I guess no question. So let's go back to campaigns and create a Gmail campaign. Again, you know how I got here? ads.google.com. Let me open this. So ads.google. Oh, if I click this, because I'm authorizing these accounts, it will open my default account. I'll have to switch again. But I hope you understand. But your own, when you just type, my own is because I'm signed into different emails here. So, but if you have only one email there, when you type ads.google.com, it should take you to this. It will take you to Google Ads page where you just click that button to sign in, and then it takes you to this page. So here I clicked all campaigns. You can see all campaigns here, and then I clicked campaigns. That's how I got to this page, and I want to create a new campaign now. So new campaign here. Again, create a campaign without goal guidance, display ads, because we want to do Gmail, and Gmail is a display ads. So create display ads here. Now instead of standard display ads, we're now using Gmail campaign. Instead of standard display campaign, we're now using Gmail campaign. So let's type in our website here, https this dmln.mogedy.com, and let's continue. All right, so same thing. I'll not go through all these anymore. Let me just edit the name, maybe Gmail. Country, this is, you know what to do here to set your your manual CPC, and then you can set your budget here. So let's do 100K, and then the additional settings, all these devices, campaign URL. All right, there's nothing new. We've seen all this. So we're down to the ad group now. You can see ad group here. You can see the same thing, keywords, where you get to set all those keywords here, audiences, and then demographics. Now if you notice, there's no placement here. So the reason is because Google already knows where it's going to display that ad, so it will show it on the Gmail. It will show it on Gmail. I'm sure everybody uses Gmail, so you don't need the placements feature or the placement option to set where you want it to display. By default, it will display, and in fact, that's the only way it will display. And let me even show what the Gmail ad look like. So I'm back to our email here. If I go here, social. Now let me even delete this. Let me delete this. So you can see these two email that kind of look like the normal emails. These are ad. You can see ad here. You can see ad. So there's free. This is for Grammarly. They have free online writing assistance. This is the title, or like the subject of the email. Just the way email comes, and you see the subject that is bold here, and then some write up here. This is Unicaf PhD scholarship. Then you can see this. And I think most times though, it's based on the things you've been researching about. So Google uses those things to know which ad is relevant to you. If I go to promotions, like I'm just switching the tab here. You can see Zenith Bank advertising here that I should get a Zenith Bank account in 2 minutes. You can see UBA here, get up to 5 million naira loan. You can see this here. All right, so if I can open this, not just not just that it's really comes like a normal email. So I can click here to open, and then I can see this nice banner here. I can see this. I can click here to open, and then maybe if I want to save it to my inbox, I can save it to my inbox. Now Google charges per click again, and the reason is because I mean, like, this very one now, as I'm just clicking on it now to open, Google doesn't care. The way Gmail works is Google doesn't care whether someone ends up clicking this button, because this is still an email. They are still expecting me to take an action, which is to open. They're expecting me to click here to open, and if I click here now, it should take me to the Grammarly website. So Google charges when someone opens that email. They believe that they've given that person so much awareness, and if the person wants to click, then it should click. So like this now, as I just clicked on the as I clicked on the ad now, then Google has charged these people. I can save it to my inbox. Google keeps record of everything happening. If you save to the inbox, Google will know that someone has saved these to the inbox. If I click here to go to the website, like now, I just clicked there and it takes me to Grammarly. So as I click now to get to the Grammarly website, Google knows that this person that opened this ad has also um, clicked on the ad to go to your website. That's what Gmail ad looks like. It's very, very powerful. And the reason it also is because it comes like a native email. A lot of people do check their email. So it comes like a native email. And most people don't even know the difference between normal email and this. I mean, I've used a Gmail ad to run campaign a couple of times. It's always very successful. Many people who convert will send a message. They'll be like, how did you get my email? I saw you sent your email to me. How did you get my email? So they don't know that. They don't even know that it's that it's an email campaign, a Gmail campaign. They think that you just got their email and you are targeting them directly, like you're sending a direct email to them. So that's why it's very powerful. Automated targeting. I'm sure you know this. Whether you want um, automatically expand your targeting to find new customers, whether you want them to just stick to the people you are targeting up there, or you want the conservative automation, which aims to get more customers like the ones you've targeted at your current cost per customer. So the cost per customer, Google will try to get more people, but it tries to limit the cost to what you set. Or you want them to take it all aggressive. They should get as many customers as possible, but should be around. You can see the English here. This one is at your current cost per customer, but this one is around your current cost per customer, which means it will. They just don't want to tell you that they will charge you higher for this. So if you have the money there, you can just blow it, and it actually works. This is the ad group bid. Again, we are bidding for the cost per click here because we set manual CPC up there. So let me see, 0.05 converts 0.05 to naira. Oh, so that's about 19 per click. So maybe let's do I think let's do 10. So 10. Remember, Google charges when someone clicks to open the ad. They don't care whether you end up visiting the website or not. And down here, so we are done with the ad group settings. I'm not taking the time to go through all this again because we've done that like 2 times. I'm sure you understand now. You can create your ads here. So this is Gmail ad, create a new Gmail ad. If you have another Gmail ad you want to upload, then it's here. Or you want to copy an existing Gmail ad. So let's click here. You can see the little preview window here. Let's try to set some things because this is the only option we have. So business name, let's say TM. Of course, it's like 20 character limit. So maybe DMLAN, I don't know, maybe services, whatever. I'll still come up with something else. So I'm just adding that so it will, it will get to this. And then there's a headline. The headline is the key message, like the subject, why somebody will even open the ad. You can see these guys now. Most times though, you try to research, try to see what other people are doing to guide you. So these guys are saying, get your Zenith bank account in 2 minutes. That's very direct, and it kind of hits me. So I will be like, oh, are you serious? I can get a full bank account in 2 minutes. So yeah, let me even try it. This one, get up to 5 million naira loan. So if I don't define loan things, I would be like, oh, so I can get up to 5 M. Okay, let me even check it. Same thing here, free online writing assistant. So I can get a writing assistant that's free. Oh, so scholarship, to just trying to use headline that catches attention and make people even want to open the ad in the first place. So use anything that works for you. Maybe become a digital marketer. Okay, I think that's small. I don't know. Marketer in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Okay, it's still shouting. It's a little more than that. Just play around with this. Find what works best. I'll just leave it at this. Become a digital marketer. That's really not very strong enough because I mean it doesn't catch the attention well. But I hope you understand. And then down here you have the little description. So that's like the email when they finally open it. Maybe you can become an experienced digital marketer. I'm just typing that. It's fine. 80 out of 90 characters. Use what works best. You can see what it looks like on phone. The Gmail ad on phone. So there's the name of the company. That's the business name. The subject here, which is the headline, and then the description. So there's this little description. This kind of supports this subject here, because before someone will click on it, most times they just scan through this to see what it looks like. It's when they finally open it that they'll see everything, full details about what you're doing. This is for phone. You can switch. You can just go down and switch to computer to see what it looks like. This is the normal email on the system, and then when you open it, this is what it looks like. Obviously, there are still more things to set here. So let's add an image first. URL options, let's leave that for now. Let's add an image. It scans through your website and tries to pick all the all relevant images, pictures that applies to your website. And then they also check, they've seen that this is the Twitter account, this is the Instagram account. Then they can also scan my accounts here and try to get pictures for me. If not, then I can just upload the one I want, the stock image, recently used images. So you can search like enter a word that relates to your business. So maybe and then they will try to get pictures that pictures that work. They're just trying to guide you, trying to assist you. You can see they have very nice pictures here that you can use if you don't have pictures. I think I should even use any of this. So let me select this. And now there's something else. If you notice something here, okay, the image is not there, but most times they do have like a logo kind of down here, and then when you open, you also see this image here. Now the image inside is called the marketing image, or banner or whatever, while the one outside is the logo. So this is the marketing image. So I'm selecting this. As I just click here once, even when you hover, you see users. So I'm selecting this as my marketing image. I've not used this header image before, but I mean, most people don't use it. So you probably just want to either exploit it or you just leave it. So I'm selecting marketing image now. It takes me to this page. There's the crop thing here, so I'll just click continue. All right. I think I'm done with that. So let's save it and see what it looks like. You can see the assets here. So we have our image here. If we switch to Razor Place, we switch to mobile. Okay. Yeah, so if we switch to mobile, you can see what it looks like here. See the image here, very nice. It fits in here well. Let's add another image that will be the logo. So files here, and let's select this. You can see because the size of this is it's like a perfect square. That's why it shows the logo option here. If you remember on the stock image here, when we click this, the logo option is not selected. So this asset can be used as a logo. Yeah, so we select this as a logo and then continue, then save. All right, you can see that nice logo here. See the nice logo here. Same thing on the computer. So okay, I think the computer really doesn't display the logo. That's probably why we didn't see it there. Yeah, so so you can see the logo here, see the logo here. So with that, we are done with the images. If it's a video you want to add, then you can just click here and upload your video. I'll cancel this now. Add catalog images. Catalog images let you showcase a selection of your products in your art. If you have some more things you want to add, you can just explore this to even see what it looks like. If you have some more images you want to display, if you have some more images you want to display, sorry, somebody called me, so it's disconnected a little. If you have some more images you want to display, then you can just upload it in the catalog. You see, you can choose up to 15 images to use in your art, so you can just explore that. It's actually a very nice feature. Now down here we have the more options. You can see custom teaser, call to action, and color options. Let's explore this one by one. Use bespoke contents for your ads on open stats. So this means that when the ad is not open, maybe you want to show something different here, and when they open it, then you want them to see the one we already created. That's the one here. We can just try something else. Maybe testing subjects to see what it looks like. You can see my subject is different now, but inside here you can see this one. Same thing with description. If I add a description here, then I'll see something different here and see something different. Just a way to get many messages across to people as much as possible. So we leave the custom teaser. I will check it off and open the two I do use. I think I've not used this on any of my campaigns before. The two I do use are call to actions and the color options. So call to action, let me click this. You can see this visit site. This is the default call to action button that I have. But let's say let's say I just want to maybe have something like enroll now. I just type enroll now, so it changes that visit site. Same thing if I switch to computer, then you can see enroll now. Use what works best for your business. It's I can't say everything what will apply to your business, but or maybe learn more, I mean, anything, you can use anything. So I'll just leave the learn more there, and then let's go to color options. Now, assuming, okay, I just uploaded the logo image here. So assuming maybe the color they're showing here doesn't match the color of my business, and I want to choose a different color, then I can type the color here if I know the color value. This takes the hexadecimal value of the color. I will explain that in a moment. Let me see. Let's Google color picker. Okay, so you can see the hex here, right? This is what we will copy to our to this place here. You can see it changes to red. You can see this here. So this means if my business is maybe if my color is like blue, I think I like this color. I'm not sure, I'll just use anything, so just so we can move on. So I copy everything here with the hash and and paste it here. Click outside to load that, and it's done. So everything is here. Of course, this color doesn't work well, but I'll leave it at that. And then add to add group. So we've created a new ad here. You can create as many as you want. Depends on what you want. Of course, I don't advise people creating only one ad because you don't know which one will work. So you can create this one, you create the other one, you create different ones, and let's take this here. You create different ones, and I think you begin to see which one works best. You know how to optimize it better. So let's create a campaign here. Again, it takes us to this page. So there's the overview of everything. You can click here to see everything we created, then continue to campaign. All right, so now our new Gmail ad has been created. If you see here now, we have three. We have the search, we have display, we have Gmail. If I click all campaigns here and click campaigns, then I can see the three of them. That's it about Gmail ads. If you have any question again, let me know. Okay, I think no question. So lastly, let's get to YouTube ads. So I'm sure you're used to this by now. You go to campaign, and before we even move on to the YouTube ads, let me show you how to create another ad group. So let me collapse this. We are on campaigns now. So assuming you just land on the campaigns here, let's say I want to create a different ad group for the Gmail ad. So I come down here. You can see the Gmail and display, they have the same icon, because they are both display ads. Any ads that uses pictures or videos, even all those ones we are doing on Facebook, those are display ads. So any ads that uses pictures, images, videos, GIF, anything apart from just text, they are display ads. So I want to create a new ad group inside this Gmail ads now. So I'm clicking Gmail. It takes me to the ad group here. So I'm here now. You can see the plus button here. See plus ad group. So if I click here now, it takes me to this page. Remember all this customization. So if I want to set all these, and then if I want to create a new ad inside, then I can do that. So this is how to create an ad group. Very, very simple. Let's say, I don't know, let's say if I create, let me just try one maybe. If I create a different ad group, I don't want to create any ad now. Then you can see I have two ad groups now. Of course, you want to name it like you want to give it a name that works best. Something that maybe if you're targeting a particular set of people, then you may want to give it a name that relates to that, so you will know, especially when you begin to have a lot of ads to manage. So let's go back to, and again, if like the campaigns here, so if I click Gmail here, it takes me here. So I have two ad groups now. If I want to create a new ad inside ad group 2, then I'll just click here. It takes me to the ad page. Of course, I just created it. There's no ad, so maybe I can click here or click here now to create a new Gmail ad, or maybe upload if I have one. Same thing if let's go back to the ad group. So this is the ad group for Gmail ad group 1. So I can still open these, come down here. This is the one we created. It's under review. So if I want to create a new one, same thing here, I can do that. So let's go to all campaigns and quickly try YouTube ads. So again, I clicked all campaigns here and then click campaigns. We have the create a new campaign here. And let's even explore, hold on, before we do that, let's see what will happen here if you click load campaign settings. So it shows all these. If you've spent a lot of time setting up something and you want to load all those settings in the new one, so you can click load campaign settings, it will load that one and then you use it to create a new campaign. But let's do a new one. New campaign without a guidance again, and you want to do video. So video ads here. You can see reach and engage viewers on YouTube and across the web. You can see create video ads that are designed to increase reach and awareness, encourage engagement, and drive conversion. So I click YouTube now. So you see different options here. That's like the campaign type or subtype. Select a campaign subtype. You can see custom video campaign. This means to create a campaign for YouTube videos that it says customize your own settings. So it allows you to customize your settings with skippable in-stream ads. Those ads are when you open YouTube, you're watching a video, you see the ad, and then after like 5 seconds you see skip ad or something. I think I'll be skip. Yeah, and then bumper ads or video discovery ads. Non-skippable in-stream ads. These are ads that people cannot skip. There are some ads that you must wait for it to finish running before you can view what you wanted to view. This is how to do it. So it's to select here. And then outstream, maybe you want to reach people on their phones and tablets using the VCPM bidding with outstream ads. I've not used this very one before, but VCPM, let's see what it means. VCPM. Viewable cost per milli. Right, so that's like viewable cost per milli. That's 1,000 times cost all over viewable impressions. So maybe if you just want to reach people via the outstream that maybe targets just the viewable cost per milli, then I guess this is what you want to use. Or if you just want to drive traffic, ad sequence shopping, the two most used ones are this custom video campaign and non-skippable. So we'll go with this. This almost the same thing applies to this one. It's just you cannot skip, but this one you can skip after like 5 seconds, I guess. So we leave it campaign, custom video campaign selected, and then we click continue. So Google, you can see they're aggressively trying to get me to add my billing details so they can make their money. So I'll hide these now. Campaign name. So this is, we want to advertise YouTube. Don't be using just this name like this. I'm just using these, because I'm just showing like an example, right? But you want to use names that explain what happens in here. Bidding strategy, whether you want to bid per cost per views. So when someone views, then you want to pay according to that, or target CPM. So that's like target cost per impressions. Most times you want to leave it per view, so you end up paying only when someone views the ad. Then we have the following bidding strategies are not available in this campaign. Maximum CPM, blah blah blah. You can just check all that. They say they are not available for this campaign. And then we have the budget and dates. Campaign total, whether you want to spend maybe daily or the entire campaign. And then you can set how much you want to spend. You can set the start date. You can see the format of this is a little different from the one we've seen so far. Let's say for the entire campaign, I want to spend 500K. So starting today 16th, yeah, starting to 16th April till, let's say I'm running a 1-week campaign, so I can just set 13 here. A 500,000 campaign is similar to 62,500 daily budget amount that runs for 8 days. Just little information so this is the amount you end up spending daily. So they have networks. Let's click here. YouTube search results, YouTube videos. the YouTube video partners on the display network. This is when someone is searching something on YouTube. Let's try this. So I open YouTube. Yeah, maybe I have to type again. There's likely no ads here, but most times when you open it, you can see some, I don't know, let's say iPhone. Okay, there's no ads showing here, but the search page kind of shows ad as the search result shows ad when someone, when someone searches. So you're searching for something else, and then your ad suddenly pops up. This one is the YouTube videos, ads that can appear on YouTube videos, channel pages, and the YouTube homepage. Remember the channel pages when we added that my channel. So it means if someone runs this and targets that my channel as well, then YouTube will display that ads on my channel, and then they will pay me. Of course, that's when you have a lot of people who view and click, who view the ads, because YouTube is charging them per view. And the YouTube homepage, so they can also show your ads on their homepage. You can use in-stream and video discovery ads. Display partners, I'm sure you know what display partners mean now. So they have some other places where they think videos will also be shown. You may want to take these off and focus on YouTube. Languages. Let's see, English. So we want some English. Country, location, you already know all these. Okay, so content exclusions. Define where your ads can show. So let's see. It says select an inventory type to show your ads on the content that's right for your board. So if you select expanded inventory, you can read this. It means maximize available inventory by showing ads on some sensitive content. So it will exclude, the ads will not show on, it will exclude extremely sensitive content. For example, all these ads will not show. Limited inventory, you can read all this, but we just leave it at the recommended one. Show ads on content that's appropriate for most brands. So this is the one for brands. That means do not show your ads on sites with repeated strong profanity, strong sexual content, and all this. You can just check it out. So let's leave it here, and then you can compare the types if you want to. Exclude types and labels. Opt out from showing your ads on content that doesn't fit your brand. So you can check all this to see. Select content types to exclude. If you want your ads to show on embedded videos are when people maybe come on YouTube. Let's say they open one link, and then you can see this is an ad that is showing here. It's counting down here with the skip ads. Yeah, so let me stop that. So it's counting down with the skip ads, and then I was trying to explain the embed video. I think there is the one option somewhere around where people do come to, it's not safe. People do come to copy one embed code. So Google will give one code like that. They copy it, maybe they go on their website and paste it there. So Google is now saying if you maybe you don't want your ad to be shown on embedded videos, then you can click here. It means it's not on YouTube. Right, it's not on YouTube, it's on a different site entirely, but maybe if you don't want your ad to show there. And then also live streaming videos, if people are live streaming and you don't want your ad to show there, then you can select any one. You can check all these, maybe mature audiences, select whatever works for you. And then let's close this. You can go to additional settings, conversions, devices. Again, I'm sure you know this specific devices now. And then frequency capping. Limit how many times that ads in this campaign can show to the same user. If you want to cap it, then you can cap the number of times you want someone to see your ads per day, or maybe the number of times the person can view. So how many times can get a view or interaction from the same user. All right, so let's leave that, and then schedule. You can set it whether all day or to show on a specific time. Depends on how your business is set up. Skip ad group and app creation. If you want to skip it, then you can just skip it. But we will create the ad group now. Again, you can create an ad group name that works best for your business. I'll just leave it at this and then go down a little. Demographics, this one, so you select this, and then you come down a little. Audiences, I'm sure you understand the audiences by now, and then you can also use the audience manager to maybe if you've created some more audiences and you want to bring them in, or you go to browse and find the people. This is just so you know that you set the things to be sure that your art is targeting only the people you want your ads to target, to reach, so you don't end up spending money unnecessarily. So the keywords, the topics, and let's check their placements. Okay, so we've seen the placement before. You can, if you know YouTube channels, and you can add the YouTube channel. You click here, you add it. Let's see, this is the one we've not seen. Let's see what the video lineups mean. So popular content worldwide, family oriented, autos. There's a whole lot of things here. Maybe if you wanted to show on like comedy things and global, you can see some that are just US. So you want to check if it applies to your country. You can see India, Indonesia, Malaysia. So let's close this. Placement. It's very nice. You explore that and set what works. Remember, we want to control the cost per view ourselves. Right now, it's not cost per click anymore. It's cost per view because, of course, YouTube video they are viewing. So it doesn't matter whether they click on it or not. So cost per view here. I don't know. You can set, where is that place? The bidding strategy. Target CPC. So maybe most times you can just want to set it, and then you can monitor it closely to see how much you're spending, and then you can know how to adjust it. Else you can set this yourself. Let's click here to see what happens. Top content bid strategy. Okay, so this is represent the best loved and most popular content on YouTube and the Google Display Network. Okay, so this means for contents that are very popular on YouTube, whether maybe you want to increase your bid for those ones by maybe like 2% or not. So that means if I'm spending 15 naira per view, and on very popular content on YouTube I'm increasing it by 2%, it means 2% of 50. Okay, so I'll probably spend like 51 there. All right. So let's collapse this. Okay, it's not collapsible. Again, if you want to skip with this, we are done with the ad group setup. If you want to skip, you can skip. But let's create our ad now. Of course, the target is YouTube video. So you want to search for your video here or paste the URL from YouTube. Let's first of all try to Google search ad. You can see a whole lot of videos here, a lot, but the best thing probably is to just go to your channel, copy the link to the video you want to advertise. So copy the link to the video you want to advertise, paste the link here, and Google grabs that. Okay, so it's fine. Video ad formats. Sorry, another call came in. So video ad formats, you can see okay, the video got 8 views and all that. You can see whether it's skippable, skippable in ad. This in-stream ads play before, during, or after another video on YouTube. Or video partners, they give viewers the option to skip the ad after 5 seconds. That's self-explanatory. It means if you select this after 5 seconds, someone can decide to skip the ad or not. And then video discovery, let's see, this can appear on YouTube search results next to related videos or on the YouTube homepage. They invite users to click on the thumbnail consisting of an image and some text. So this means this one has like pictures where people can click on it to go see the video. That means they are not watching any particular video, but this one now is while they are watching a video. You can see what it looks like here. So I just click here now and I'm seeing this. So someone is trying to watch something else and then they'll see this video, and after 5 seconds they can skip it. Let's also click here to see what it looks like. Yeah, you can see this is like YouTube page. Someone is viewing something else, and then down there. So this one is not inside the ad. I just hope you understand. This one is not inside the video itself. This is the video is playing here, but down here you're seeing this. That's why it's called the video discovery. And then you can before that, let's go back in. Wanted to show you. So you see, it's getting this thumbnail from that video that we are showing. So it's also showing some options. If you want to pick any of the thumbnail here to display to people, then you can just pick it. This is not the ad itself, so this is not playing. It's just showing this video, and then someone can click on it. Of course, you won't want to advertise video that is 1 hour 40 minutes. Nobody will even watch it. So because highest, you try to keep the video maybe like 5 to 10 seconds. Try to keep it very nice so people will want to view it. And then so let's just go back to the skippable ad. What's the final URL? We are using HTTPS, so let's leave it at this. Final URL has always been this.com. And then display URL. If you want to display the URL to people, then you can set what URL you want to display. Again, this has a character limit of about 255. You can optionally set the call to action. If I click this, you can see the button is actually very big. So most times, and again, you can set the text here. See me. And you see, it doesn't matter whether I'm using small letters here, they will always use capital letters here. You can also type the headline here to see what's happening. Testing these, maybe. So that's it's getting these and the character limit is 15. So I'll leave it and remove these and maybe take these off too. Companion banner, computers only. So this one will only show on computer. If you want, that's this section works only for computer. So if you want the system to automatically generate the banner using videos from your channels or using video from your channel, which is highly recommended, then they will do that. Else, if you have another banner that you want to upload, then you can let it be this size, 30 by 60. And let's just choose one so you understand what this means. I created one here, so 30 by 60 image here. Okay, and they said it works only on desktop. So you can see that little banner that you do see up here. So while the art is playing, there's a small banner at the top right that maybe explains a little more or just tries to get people to click on it. So that's this banner here. I think we just leave it, and then you can give the name of your ad anything you want. You can watch and share your video ad preview on YouTube complete with any cards. You can set maybe default this or this. This is to preview, right? So if I click preview now, it should take me to YouTube page that will show what this art will look like. Or if I have a custom video, then I can, like a custom video I want to use to test the art, then I can do that. But let's just leave it at this and then try to preview. You can see this is art. It's counting down here and people can skip now. Remember, it's skippable. You can see the banner. Let me pause this. You can see the banner at the right here. You can see the link here. You can see it's an advertisement, so people can skip this ad if they want to. So at this point, they can just skip it and go to the main video. Remember, we were using demo, so this is a demo video. With that, everything set up. This is on YouTube. You can click here if everything is okay. Let's wait for it to create. All right, so we've created our ad group and our ad. You can see all these. We didn't set anything. That's why it's using any audience, any topic. And this is what happens when you don't set anything. So it kind of tries to show to everybody. So congratulations, the campaign is ready. So I can click continue to campaign. And I'll see my YouTube ad here. So now we have like 4 campaigns here. We have the display, we have the Gmail, we have these, and we have this. You can click, this is the ad group, so I can click the ad group to see my ad. You can see what it looks like here. You can edit it if you want to. Video, you can see the video. That's the name of the video here. Let's see if we can click on it. From there you can even see the analytics on what's happening. If you're getting organic data, even right now, like at the moment, if there's anything happening there, based on the ad and all that, you can see there's a whole lot of data here. It's just best you kind of try to exploit try to exploit on your own. And while we were setting up the YouTube ad, I wanted to show you something. So you know how I said that Google also knows when someone clicks to open the ad and when someone clicks on the ad to go to the website. This is it. So you can see I'm back to Gmail ad now. I'm looking at the ad group now. You can see clicks here. So this shows the number of people that click to open the ad in the Gmail. You can see Gmail clicks to website. This is the number of people who click that ad. Like when they open it, the number of people who click on it to go to my website. So let me click back to YouTube now. I'll have to pause all these ads, or maybe delete them so Google doesn't have to approve them.